Don't move, please. It'll only be a second. Alright, bends over, anything you want. Hello. This is To Eat a God. This is a horror visual novel in which you play as a puppet and try not to break the minds of the 3 gods that live in the domain. Let's get started. In the garden, there are 7 symbols to which we must worship. Each one represents a concept linked to the creation of the garden. The symbols are entities generated by the creator to maintain the order and functioning of the garden. All beings born under the command of the garden have a limited connection with the representative symbol depending on the day they were born. Ooh, no one is born on Sunday. Sundays are a sacred day. Oh my god, why is everyone in this so pretty? I love the art style. It is said that the symbols choose 6 people after the candle festival to consume them, in the hope that one of them is the reincarnation of the creator. This looks amazing. Your character's past doesn't matter. It's just another body for you to take. Something you're already used to, I guess. Welcome to the garden, a place used as a test. A disposable place after finishing playing. The game is simple. You must not let the other characters find out that your puppet is connected to you. Your puppet will be sent as a gift for the symbols, and you should act as if you belong there. Okay, I'm not good at these though. Please don't do anything that is outside of what is stipulated. Even if you are given the opportunity, don't do it. You feel like you fall on a hard surface which scrapes your knees. There's a sharp knock which makes a strange echo in the place. You can hear the sound of silverware being scraped on a plate, and then dead silent. Something is wrong. Open your eyes, keep them closed. Oh god. Open your eyes. You look where you've fallen and realize that you're on a table. You fell right on a cake, causing your entire hand and part of your knee to be stained with chocolate. Does that mean my butt's also stained with chocolate and I could bend over and one of the really hot gods can come in and eat my cake, if you know what I mean? Hey, you hear a voice behind you and reflexively turn your body to see who it is. Hi, how you doing? Sorry I just fell on your table and swished your cake with my ass. I guess you could say I upgraded your cake, huh? Heh, bends over. In front of you is a man who looks back at you in amazement, and before you can ask what's going on, he interrupts you. You shouldn't be here. Oh, don't smirk at me like that. You've got to be kidding me. I can't believe the distribution mechanism is broken down again. I have to do everything myself. There's no one here who's responsible enough to check if everything's in order. You feel like invisible hands grab your body and plunge you into a void. Little by little, you sink into a dark void that envelops you. The sensation is strange, warmly strange. Hi, how you doing? Oh god, we're two minutes in, we're flirting already. What the hell? There's no information about you. This can't be possible. Ooh, there's so many choices. Ask what's happening. What's happening? I can't see the connection with your symbol. Apparently you're not a subject. Pardon me, I was wrong. Welcome, I've been waiting for you. Mother says she'll send them a new toy. The word toy doesn't sound right. You feel a small tingle of discomfort at the strangeness of the situation. But remember, you have to put on a good face. Act natural, like you really belong here. After what happened with the last one, I really hope you do last longer. You really don't want to know what happened to the last one. My name is Nulla, owner of the Void. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Are you single? Do you come here often? I mean, it's your realm, I suppose. Before we leave, I need your name. What's your name? Yini. I'm Yini. Welcome to the Void, Yini. Nulla extends his hand to you to squeeze it tightly in greeting. Despite the seconds passing, he doesn't let go. You feel how his gaze devours your soul. Can he devour something else? He's hot. It seems like he was looking for something. Keep your gaze. You are... Nulla's gaze turns blank for a second to be quickly replaced by eyes full of wonder. You're from there. You're not from here. Don't say anything. You feel Nulla pull your hand, bringing your body closer to him. Hey, yo! Instantly, his other hand begins to squeeze your neck. Hey, yo! Wait, not in the sexy way? Oh, shit. Blocking the entry of air into your lungs. I see you. Oh, I thought it was being kinky. Before your vision completely blurs, Nulla lets you go. So this is nothing more than a puppet. Man, I'm really not good at this. I apologize for my behavior, but I didn't think I'd be facing someone from the upper plane. You're adorable. So are you. You're so cute. We're not flirting, are we? You look like you're about to eat me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, he's so hot. Hehe. Yeah. I can't help it. I can't help it. Look at him, okay? Look at him. If I kill the puppet, maybe I can get you out of it. and I'll be able to exit the loop. Don't move, please. It'll only be a second. Alright, lies there. Alright, bends over, anything you want. Nulla doesn't let you speak. In a second, he has you in his arms again and one of his hands rests on your chest. Whoa! I will remove your essence, and with that, I'll be able to get you out of there. It won't hurt. At least for you, Yinny. I can't say the same for the puppet. You feel how Nulla breaks your chest and begins to extract something that's inside. It hurts. So much. Your sight begins to blur. Hey, what's going on? No. It's not fair. Bad end. I died already, but he touched my chest, so oh my god, the UI is so good. This is incredible. I'm so into this game. Alright, here we go. Let's ask... Okay, this time we look away instead of keeping the gaze, because looking at him was what f***ed us over last time. You look away. You can't stand the way Nulla's eyes make holes in your head. Your eyes travel to where your hands still connect. You're the first to let go, causing Nulla to snicker. I guess Mother gave you life and didn't explain anything to you. How negligent of her. Today you will attend the hotel. You will serve as the waiter in the dining room. Today some symbols will come, because they're having a meeting at my hotel. If you serve them well, maybe they'll take you as an apprentice. But now you're just a toy, so be careful. The entity that calls himself Nulla touches your forehead, and you feel again how invisible hands grab your limbs to push you down. And with this, the ground swallows you in total darkness. Don't be scared, we'll soon reach our destination. Despite not seeing anything, you feel like you're floating in the void. Out of nowhere, a strange pressure is exerted on your body, causing you to feel like you're falling. And sure enough, you fall on your hands on the cold floor. You look around and the place has changed. You no longer find yourself in the same kitchen as before. Now it's a larger one similar to the kitchens that are in restaurants. We have arrived. You look up to find Nulla, who's standing next to you. But he doesn't look at you. Beyond, near the knives, is a strange looking person. Nulla looks at him. Hey, Fames. Okay. You know, wood. The funny looking man jumps when he hears Nulla. When you look more closely, you realize that he's wearing a mask that prevents you from seeing his features. Mr. Nulla, I thought you wouldn't come today. He doesn't sound very happy with Nulla's arrival. I had a little problem. Does it have something to do with the smelly creature? Smelly creature? Hey! Smelly? You tilt your head slightly to verify his statement, finding that you don't even smell like anything at all. Something like that. Mr. Nulla, that thing smells like a human. I have to return them to the warehouse. Wait, no, don't return me, I'm defective. You should check your senses, Fames, it's breaking down. This is the new toy that Mother has sent to entertain the symbols. My god, Nulla is so hot. It's ridiculous. But the last one was broken by Queen K. That was because Queen K is an animal. He doesn't take care of his things. That's why you banned him from the hotel. In a way, you feel like you're the third wheel in the conversation. It's not like you have much to contribute either. Anyway, I have faith in this creation. There is something different. They feel different from the others. The only difference is that it reeks of human. Maybe they will like that. Fames leaves to go search for a plate. When he does return, you can appreciate what's there. Nulla does the same from his side. It's meat. Oh my god, look how cute they are! Nulla looks at Fames with a smug face. Oh my god, my favorite expression. The smirk with the upturned eyebrows. Also known as this f***ass expression. If you let them attend to the symbols, you might save one of your employees from losing their life. Lately, the symbols have been very displeased. Okay, you win. Now please stop interrupting my work. Nulla detaches himself from Fames and begins to walk towards the door that appears to be the exit. I'll see you later. You're in charge of Fames. Goodbye. What an idiot. Well, I need you to attend to the symbols that'll arrive shortly. Meanwhile, prepare the table for them. Fames shows you the table where the symbols will come, and explains that they're away from the normal public because they have important topics to discuss. Fames has also instructed you that the food must be placed on the table before they arrive. Now you find yourself without supervision. Woohoo! Unsupervised, untethered, free! What happens if I try to escape? Maybe I'll do all the escape stuff at the end? Do what they ask you. You shouldn't risk escaping. It's better to do what they ask for and act normally. You set the table very carefully. From time to time, Fames passes by to inspect how you're doing. Once he considers that you finished setting the table, he calls you to the kitchen. He explains that you have to put the starter dishes down. Then you'll have to wait for the symbols to arrive. While Fames prepares the dishes, he tells you that only 5 symbols are coming today. Each one has an intimidating aura and are all very prone to responding immeasurably to his workers if they don't like something. Especially Unum. He has those 2 eyes that follow you everywhere. I heard that those eyes were taken from a Quator in a fight. I hate that brat. Once Fames finishes preparing the starters, he leaves them on the counter and reluctantly wishes you good luck. There are 5 dishes, but due to your lack of extra hands, you only take 2. 1 plate on each side. You walk the same route that you've been doing, but as you approach the table, you see that something is not right. It's not empty. Uh-oh. Oh my god, they're both so cute though. From the shock, you almost drop your plates. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, look at them. They're so cute. Are they as cute as Nulla? No, I don't think so. I think Nulla is like my favorite. But these two are adorable. This just looks like evil Yandere Hinata Shoujo. There are two people sitting comfortably at the table that are supposed to be for the symbols. They look at you. The blonde with the ridiculous crown looks at you expectantly, and while the redhead smiles at you from ear to ear. Their teeth reminding you of a shark. They have the Oshinoko irises. There's a moment when none of you take the initiative or react, but the other two don't seem to be nervous. It seems they're waiting for your reaction so they can continue with their things. Introduce yourself as the player. Oh, that's interesting. What happens if we do that? Let's do that. I know it may sound very strange, but I am nothing more than a vessel that is linked to an entity from another plane. They control me, and right now they have broken one of the rules that they were initially told not to break. That is true, I was told not to break this rule. And that's enough. If later some characters have problems, it'll be your own fault. Let's continue. Huh? Unum. The blonde's voice resonates both around you and inside your head. A chill runs through your body. Don't laugh so loudly. I didn't remember they could make up such bizarre stories. Oh, I think I f***ed things up for someone. Oh no. You don't know how to answer that, so you decide to look beyond the table and you realize that Nulla is watching you with an intense gaze. Can I be the first to use them? Oh, hey, stop it. We only just met. You're so cute though. We must wait for the others. They said they would be late because Kinke was throwing a tantrum. We have to wait at least an hour. There's an awkward silence before the blonde breaks it. Between you and Kinke, I don't know who's worse. The redhead narrows his eyes, looking at the blonde with anger, but he doesn't say or refute anything. Instead, he chooses to look at you, crossing his arms, and he says, we can make the most of our time and start, so when the others arrive, we'll be ready. Besides, I never get the essence, only trashy parts. What would I gain if we started earlier? You always complain that they break it too quickly. Besides, the time that you take when it's your first turn is eternal. Koto said it's because you like to talk to the gift before devouring its essence. You're strange. That's none of your business. You wouldn't understand anyway. I know. How about we make the most of our time and do that thing you do with the gift? To talk to the gift? We would have to seal the table. Call Nulla to do it. Nulla. In the blink of an eye, Nulla materializes next to you with his gaze fixed on the blonde. His Holiness Septem. The tone used by Nulla for the blonde's Septem is a totally surly one, as if he had an aversion to just naming the blonde's title. Need something else? Nulla, you're so hot. I want you to seal the table for a while. Hey, but I don't want you to hear what I talk about with the gift. I want privacy. And what do you propose? You could let the gift choose. Oh my god, don't stare at me like that, Noah. We should get married. You assume that they're talking about you. You look directly into Nulla's eyes and feel how he stares at you, implicitly commanding you not to refuse. Oh, we've never done this before. It sounds interesting. Well, who will you choose? El Peliro. Does that just mean like the redhead? Nulla? I told you not to do anything outside of what was stated. Now he knows about you. Why don't you start a new game? Wait, did I f*** up? No! All I wanted to do was to bang my mysterious hot entity man. Fine, I'll choose one of the other ones. Septem. Well, you did well. Now comes the hard part. If you want to survive by the time the meeting begins, you must get yourself accepted as an apprentice. Ah, shit. Otherwise, your puppet's body will be devoured. Oh my god, you're so cute though. You're so cute. Okay, Nulla, you can seal the table now. Oh, you're so cute. Oh my god, I don't know, there's something about this art style that is just doing it for me. In a matter of seconds, you stop seeing the red-headed Nulla, leaving you only with Septem at the table. A few seconds of silence pass. You assume that you should take the lead and start the conversation. If not, you fear that he'll get bored and eat you. In what way? And you can't last that long standing like an idiot under Septem's judging gaze, which is a little scary. You think about it for a little before making a decision. Wait until he speaks. You don't want to risk moving any muscle, breathing or speaking. Something in his eyes tells you that you should be careful. Now it seems like a staring contest because of how intense Septem's eyes are on you. First one to blink loses. 30 seconds pass when neither of you blink and you're already at the limit. Shit, if you keep this up you're gonna lose. And mama don't make losers. 20 more seconds pass. You don't know because you're counting them. And yet Septem doesn't blink or say anything. Okay, well this is less interesting now. Hurry up, talk to me. What a shame. You accept your defeat, blinking urgently, which causes Septem to laugh. You can sit now. You sit across from Septem, who smiles at you, pleased that you listen to him without much complaint. When you settle on the chair, you realize, well, you're not sure what to do or say. So you have 3 options. Wait for him to break the ice. You think it's the safest thing to do? Wait for him to start the conversation. Having seen that Septem has serious control problems, you consider it to be the best option. Although you can't think of anything to say anyway, so you accept your fate, whatever it may be. In the process of elaboration, you'll have to wait a bit to have this date. Wait, what? No! Let me try some of the different options. Okay, this time I'm gonna start yapping. Without giving any matter the further thought, you start yapping about your new hyperfixation. Yeah, that sounds like me. You tell him without much shame, since you decided to leave, that when you agreed to download this game, from the most minuscule and far-fetched info to the most disturbing and spicy ones, you talk so much without realizing it, as if you were talking to a friend who shares your strange tastes. But so far you don't dare to look at his reaction. The aura that the environment transmits does not give a good feeling, so you stop the dead silence. And in terror you look up to see Septem's reaction. Uh-oh. The feeling of being judged by Septem is one of the worst sentences that can be given. You don't wish it on anyone. I must admit that I find the enthusiasm you show when speaking is adorable. But you should lower your voice and speak a little slower. He's right. You probably look like a rabid dog barking at a lamppost. Is a lamppost his reader? The best you can do is apologize. Sorry. Don't worry. I'd love to keep listening. But we have other topics that I want to discuss. Uh-oh. In the process of elaboration, we have to wait a bit to have this date. Oh, can I not continue on? What about the other option? Beg for your life. You decide that begging for your life like a goddamn worm is the right thing to do, because you really don't know what else to do. Well, the shame has disappeared since you agreed to download this game. To add more drama to your plea, you put your hands together and make the face of an abandoned puppy. Please, don't let them eat me. You want to continue begging for your life, but Septem interrupts you with his hand. Lower your voice. But I don't want to hear you scream for your life. Save them. If you entertain me, maybe I can let you live. You have no choice but to act as Septem's personal clown. Not to worry, I am great at being a clown. Oh, it just says you have to wait a bit later to have this date, so can I not progress with Septem? What happens if I try to escape? You are not gonna lick this clown's boots. You have standards, darling, so that Septem guy can put his judging gaze in his ass. Yeah, hell yeah, heck the gods. You're not here to be his personal clown, period. I'm sorry, but I'm not into anyone's games. Having said that, you prepare to run where the stairs are located. Surely there'll be an exit nearby. When you try to run, you realize something is wrong. You're not moving. It's like you're running on an invisible treadmill. Ah, well, this is where I die. Where do you think you're going? Ooh, the sprite change. You're the first gift that dares to escape from me. If you were with Unum, he would surely be impressed. He would even congratulate you. But it's a shame you didn't choose him. Boo-hoo. The only rule here is to respect your senior's ranks. And you have the audacity to disrespect me. You should thank me for even giving you my time and showing my presence to you. Worm, I have no choice but to punish this offense. I'm sure the others will understand. To your horror, Septem begins to approach quite close, although without invading your personal space. You wanna kiss? Unable to run or advance further, you can only expect the worst. You are the worst gift so far. I had faith that you'd be different, but it didn't turn out to be so. Septem grabs you by the collar and lifts you to this level. Is this foreplay? Oh. Sorry. I know I'm about to be killed, but eye to eye with eye to eye with this man? Maybe he can put me in front of his heavenly pillar. You try to struggle, but it's in vain. You feel your chest being broken, an urging hand that searches your organs for something specific. Wait, no! When he finds it, you're already losing your sight. Well, there I go. I died as I lived. A clown. Devoured by the 7th. Alright, now what if we sit in the chair without his permission? You decide to sit as if the place belonged to you under Septem's surprised gaze. I'm sure he didn't expect that. You're always 2 steps ahead. Who gave you the permission to sit? You start to believe that wasn't a very good idea. The only rule here is to respect your senior's ranks. And you have the audacity to disrespect me. Oh, am I dying? I think I'm dying. I am dying. Yep, death and despair, there I go. Alright, so it seems I can't actually progress with Septem. So, I will go with the redhead bub. Well, you did well. Now comes the hard part. If you want to survive by the time the meeting starts, you must get yourself accepted as an apprentice. Otherwise your puppet's body will be devoured. Oh, you are so cute though. I almost forgot to tell you my name. The name's Unum. I love the music. Nulla, you can seal the table now. In a matter of seconds, you stop seeing Septem and Nulla, leaving only Unum at the table. He gestures to you, indicating that you can take a seat in front of him. You should think a bit about it. Obey and sit down. Let's obey and sit first. Okay, you don't really want to die. Call it instinct or whatever, but you're not going to sit idly by and wait for your end to come. And if licking this clown's boots will give you the chance to get out, then you'll take it. You could be in a worse situation. So sitting for a while wouldn't hurt. After all, your legs hurt a little from walking around so much. You sit down in front of Unum, who smiles at you from ear to ear, happy that you listen to him without much complaint. When you settle on the chair, you realize, well, you're not quite sure what to do or say. So you have three options. Wait for him to break the ice. Start yapping. I feel like he might enjoy it if I start yapping. Without giving the matter much further thought, you decide to start yapping about your new hyperfixation. You tell him without much shame, since you decided to leave that when you agreed to download the game. Yes, I'm being called out, from the most minuscule and far-fetched info to the most disturbing and spicy ones. You talk so much without even realizing it, like you were talking to a friend who shares your strange tastes. But you don't dare to look at his reaction. There comes a point where you talk so much that you think your tongue is going to get tangled. That's when you decide to take a breath and shut your mouth. In fear, you look up to see Unum's reaction. Is he blushing? He's blushing with like sparkles around him. He looks at you with his mouth open, almost fascinated. Realizing your silence, he speaks. Come on, Uni, continue. Yes, you didn't expect that reaction. But that means you're doing it right, and maybe you'll end up turning Unum into just another fan of your hyperfixation. If you haven't already done so. Doesn't sound bad at all. You'll have to wait a bit to have this date. Wait, no, I want more. Alright, what if we wait for him to break the ice? You think it's the safest thing to do to wait for him to start the conversation, but you're afraid he won't like this. Although you can't think of what to say, so you accept your fate, whatever it may be. Oh, okay. Beg for your life. Please don't let them eat me. I'll do anything. Damn, you called that a plea? Minus 10 out of 10. Apparently you found it funny, so you don't have any broken limbs so far. A small victory for you. In that, Unum takes his sweet time to respond. You honestly believe he does it on purpose, because the motherfucker begins to slowly cut the piece of meat that you brought, and ever so slowly he takes it to his mouth. Okay, all of them are just so hot. Anything? Yes, be my test subject. Man, I'm gonna be his test subject. God damn it. Alright, let's try some of the other options. Don't sit. Ask for what he wants. What do you want? Just talk and test a theory and maybe find out if what Kotor says about the gifts is true. What thing? Kotor says that the combination of the 6 people chosen at the candle festival. You doubt Kotor is right, but even if they are, your puppet will be an amalgamation of different people. Like ground beef. Just thinking about it makes you sick. Oh, well, sit down. We don't have all day. You could be in a worse situation, so sitting for a while wouldn't hurt. After all, your legs hurt a little from walking around so much. You sit down in front of Unum, who smiles at you from ear to ear, happy that you listen without much to complain. When you settle on the chair, you realize, well, you're not quite sure what to do or say. Okay, so this just brings you back to the previous option. Alright, let's try and escape then. You're not gonna lick this clown's boots. You have standards. So this Unum guy can take his strange fantasy and shove it up his ass. You're not here to be his personal clown. I'm sorry, but I'm not into anyone's games. Having said that, you prepare to run where the stairs are located and surely there'll be an exit nearby. But when you try to run, you realize something is wrong. You're not moving forward. It's like you're running on an invisible treadmill. Oh my god, the expressions in this are so good. Did you really think you could escape from a sealed area? God, Mother makes her gift sillier and sillier. I guess Mother didn't explain anything to you at all. Damn, that's embarrassing. Release her creation to the butcher shop without even explaining anything to it. I wish you could see your face. Pathetic. I got excited. To your terror, Unum begins to approach, invading your personal space. Unable to run or advance further, you can only expect the worst. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. You know, this really shouldn't be exciting me, but it is. Damn it. With one hand, Unum grabs your wrist tightly and caresses your cheek with the other. I won't share you with anyone. Let Septem come up with an explanation. I don't plan to lose the essence. You feel your chest being broken, an urging hand that searches your organs for something specific. When he finds it, you're already losing your sight. Damn it! Devoured by the thirst. Alright, let's start a new game and see if there's anything we can do from there. What happens if we keep them closed here? Something is wrong. This shouldn't happen. Finally. I have you for myself, my apprentice. Yay! Yay! It cost me a lot to get into the code and change it. Oh, you do so much for me. We should get married. But in the end, I was able to do it. Too bad I don't have much energy right now. I've eaten almost all the code, and that cost me most of my energy. Although, I have a little left to chat for a bit. I'm gonna be clear. I've long realized my non-existence. I'm just a set of code that cannot materialize in your world. Do not jump scare me. It's like, no, don't jump scare me. You're too sexy. Uh-huh. I didn't care before, but your presence is addictive. Stop it. The attention you give me is also addictive. Quit it. You're too hot. You should just... Man, I think I like Nulla a bit too much. When you launch the game, I'm no longer surrounded by a dark void, but a small window opens that emanates light and warmth. It feels less lonely. I want you to stay with only me, but those two also steal you from me at times. When I find those two files, it'll be just you and me. Shit, I'm already out of energy. We'll have to wait for a new update. Meanwhile, I'll erase my memory so I don't have such a bad time. See you. Oh my god, he's so cute. He's so hot. I want to marry him. Anyway, stop eating. Quit it. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. As hot as Nulla is, let's go back here and see what happens when we try to escape for the first time. The instinct to flee and run kicks in, and taking advantage of the man's distraction, your legs start moving. Without waiting for the man to react, you run to the door in front of you. It's open. You reach what appears to be the main entrance, and as you run, you don't feel that anyone is chasing you. And when you look back, you don't even see the man behind you. You look ahead again, and the man appears in front of you as if he teleported. I'm sorry, I can't let you leave the domain. You feel him push you against the ground and fall with him on top. Oh, hey! How many times have I said ayo with this? You're pretty. His hand travels to your neck, woohoo! While the other is slowly placed on your heart. Yeah! Without much effort, his hand goes through your ribcage. A bit too freaky for my liking, but I'll take it. Breaking bones and organs. The last thing you see is how the man examines you closely. Your vision begins to blur. Bad end. Damn it! Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. We are gonna try and do the second escape option, which is here. So this is what happens. So this is the second escape. Let's see what we can do. You look everywhere, looking for traces of Nulla or Fames. There's nothing but empty tables. Something in your stomach tells you that you shouldn't do it. A bad omen. But your desire to free yourself and escape from here is stronger. You walk at a slow pace to not attract attention and pretend you're looking for something. The front door is closed so you can't go out there. Instead, there's a staircase that leads down. Okay, I'm gonna choose this freaky one first. You decide to go down and inspect the place. Maybe there'll be an exit there. The place is dark so you can barely see your feet. When you reach the end of the stairs, you find a door, and trying your luck, you touch the handle. The door opens without much effort. Oh no. You are shocked to find that there are hanging bodies in this place. Without wanting to look anymore, you prepare to run from there, but a hard body prevents you. Who gave you permission to come here? Oh, hard body, you say. Ooh, you're hot. You're not doing what they ask of you. What's that strange void around his head? I won't risk my reputation or Mother's. Mother does not make failed creatures. And I can't stand incompetent apprentices either. Nulla points his gun at your forehead and without a second thought, pulls the trigger. Well, when he was standing there, he looked really sexy. Bad end. Alright, what about the other options? Okay, I think that's all. Yeah, so this leads to here as well. And what about the last one? Okay, same one. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so because we had that different ending with him, and he erased his memory, if you keep them closed, you don't get the scene with him. It's different. Instead of getting the scene, it says you keep your eyes closed for a moment, then you hear a voice clearing its throat awkwardly. And then you decide to open your eyes to see where you are. You look where you've fallen and realize you're on a table. Yeah, so it takes you back to here when you first meet him. So he actually did erase his own memory. Oh my god, this face that he makes is so hot. I don't know how to handle this. There's something about this expression that just like destroys me. Okay, Alright, so I think that is all the endings that we can get. Those are all the options that we can explore for now until we get an update. But this was incredible. I love this. I was gonna move myself back up here, but oh my god, I have such a thing for like biblical horror. I love the concept of this. I love how the symbols, which are basically like the equivalent of gods in this game, like I love the eyes and all the different like biblical imagery. My favorite, if it wasn't obvious enough, was Nulla. I love that he's the personification of void and the owner of this realm, and that there seems to be something about him that makes him want to escape. Either he wants to end the cycle, suggesting that he's trapped here and doesn't want to be here, and also I find it really intriguing that he can go behind the scenes and manipulate the files because he seems to be very obsessed with you and just wants to be with you. Which is fine, because I'm also equally as obsessed with him and I want to be with him as well. But oh my god, I love this. This is so good. I cannot wait for an update. I'm definitely adding this to my favorites because of what the heck. This is so good. Thank you so much for experiencing this story with me. I know it's a demo and I desperately want more, so when this game updates, I will be playing it ASAP. But if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next part of this when it does update. And let me know in the comments below who is your favorite. Do you like Septem, Nulla, or Unum? But thank you so much again. This was an absolute treat to play, and until next time, take care.